Hello, welcome again. We are covering the subject heat transfer for civil services means IFS and various gate exams. Next topic in the chapter of radiation is radiation shield. So these shields are used when it is required to reduce the heat transfer between two radiating surfaces. Suppose we have these infinite parallel pins. Heat transfer between them is their Q12 net. If we introduce a shield in between them, then heat transfer can be achieved. So first of all, we will calculate the heat transfer by or between these plates, that is called Q12. So here these are the two planes, and the surface resistance of this plane is 1 minus epsilon 1 by epsilon 1. Epsilon 1 is the emissivity of this surface. Space resistance is 1 by f12, and surface resistance of this plane is 1 minus epsilon 2 by epsilon 2, and A is area of plane, which is same because they are infinite parallel planes and having same area. So here the radiation heat transfer is given by Q12 FgA1 sigma B T1 4 minus T2. T1 is temperature of this plane and T2 is temperature of this plane, and A1 and A2 are same, so that is equal to A. Okay, and this Fg1 2 or Fg is given by 1 by summation of these resistances. So this is 1 by 1 minus epsilon 1 divided by epsilon 1 plus 1 by f12 plus 1 minus epsilon 2 by epsilon 2 A1 by A2, that is general formula. Here A1 and A2 are same, so it will be 1 by 1 minus 1 by 1 by epsilon minus 1 plus 1. So value of f12 is 1 because of infinite parallel pin, and this will be 1 and this will be 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1, or further it is 1 by 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. So heat transfer can be written as A sigma B bracket T1 4 minus T2 4 divided by this. So this is the net heat transfer between the two infinite parallel pins. So now if we want to reduce this heat transfer, then we will introduce a shield in between them. So this shield will reduce the heat transfer from Q1 to Q13 or Q32 by maintaining the different temperatures at these of these infinite parallel pins. The temperature of the shield is your T3, and here if we introduce a shield, suppose emissivity of shield is epsilon 3, then extra resistance will be there. So resistance circuit will be like that. For this part, the resistance surface resistance is 1 minus epsilon 1 by epsilon 1. For this space, the resistance is space resistance is 1 by epsilon 1. For this part on the left side, the resistance will be 1 minus epsilon 3 by epsilon 3. For this part, for the right side, the resistance will be 1 minus epsilon 3 by epsilon 2, and space distance is 1 by f32. And for this, as this is receiving heat, so its surface resistance will be 1 minus epsilon 2 by epsilon 2. So this is the resistance circuit, total resistance circuit. If we consider heat transfer from this part to this part, then it is A sigma B T1 4 minus T3 4 divided by resistance up to that, or we can say we have derived, if we take these two as infinite parallel planes, then it can be written as 1 by epsilon 1 1 by epsilon 3 minus 1. Similarly, for this part, the heat transfer is A sigma B T3 4 minus T2 4 divided by 1 by epsilon 3 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. Okay. So or From these two we can find out the temperature T3. From these two, solving for T3, we will get T3 as this quantity, T34 as T1 4 bracket 1 minus 1 by epsilon 3 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1 within bracket plus T2 equal 4 bracket 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 3 minus 1 within bracket divided by this factor plus this factor. Okay. So this is the expression for T3. So if we put this T3 here, so then we can find out the heat transfer, net heat transfer from 1 to 2. That will be a sigma b T1 4 minus T2 4 divided by this part. Okay. So that is your heat transfer between 1 and 2 when there is a shield having emissivity epsilon 3. So equation 1 is correspond to the heat transfer without any shield, that is this. And equation 2 correspond to heat transfer with shield. Okay. So now the heat transfer without shield by with shield is, we divide 1 and 2, then we will get heat transfer without shield divided by heat transfer with shield. That is equal to 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1 divided by 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 3 minus 1 within bracket plus 1 by epsilon 3 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1 within bracket. Okay. So that is the ratio of heat transfer without shield and with shield. So if we take the emissivity of two surfaces epsilon 1, epsilon 2 and epsilon 3 same, that is for the epsilon, then we get the heat transfer ratio as 1 by 2 and T34 as 1 by 2 T1 raised power 4 plus T2 raised power 4. So this is the ratio of heat transfer when there is one shield and when there is no shield. So now if there are n shield inserted between the two planes, so then first of all I will calculate the surface resistance. There will be two surface resistance for each shield, two surface resistance for each shield and one for each radiating plane. Here we can see two surface resistances are there for this shield and one surface resistance is for this shield, this plane. Okay, so total number of surface resistances are 2n plus 2 if emissivity of each shield is and the plane is same. Okay, so and each surface resistance will have the value 1 minus epsilon by epsilon. And there are n plus 1 spaces, and for these n plus 1 spaces the configuration factor f12 or f2 whatever f31 f34 or like that will be. So we have a total resistance as these are the number of surface resistance and one surface resistance is this, and these are the number of spaces and one space resistance is 1. So these are the total resistance. So this is the resistance with n shield. Okay. So the heat transfer is given by A sigma B T1 4 minus T2 4 divided by this. Okay. So this is the heat exchange when there are n shield. So when there is no shield, then n is 0. Then this is given by this. So if we compare this heat exchange with n shield and without any shield, then the heat transfer ratio is given by 1 by n plus 1, where n is number of shields. So these are the heat transfer with shield and without shield.